I'm just gonna let this fucking play. I want to let everybody see what I saw the first time I threw this game into my fucking console. Tell me now, have you ever seen a video game intro like this? Not this one. This is like, I guess the guys who made it. Cauldron. I've never heard of Cauldron Games, that's for sure. Yeah, look, a History Channel fucking game. Alright, a little backstory about this fucking game. Alright, so remember the days when the Xbox 360 had the Red Ring of Death? Because I sure do. And you want to know what I remember specifically when my Xbox came across the dreaded Red Ring of Death? Is that I went to GameStop to look for Xbox original games because we still have our Xbox original. In fact, I have an Xbox original sitting in a backpack somewhere. I don't know where. The Red Ring of Death happened when I was in my Call of Juarez phase. So I wanted a game that was similar to it. And I found a Civil War game, and I thought to myself, hey, in the first game of Call of Juarez, or in the first mission of Bound in Blood, you're in the Civil War. So this might, you know, fill my little niche. It actually considered some cool things. Like, it's not just musket gunfire, which, I mean, I don't know how accurate that is to Civil War stuff, but let's see. So now we can play as the good guys or the bad guys, right? But we all know who won, so we're gonna play the North because this is the day of America, okay? We have to celebrate our great achievements.
Yet, Lincoln directs Union General Burnside to go on the offensive and attack Richmond. Union guns.
You guys ready for your history lesson?
Setting the town on fire.
I love that the audio is clipping in the game.
It's
not that loud.
Overlooking the burning city.
They just recorded a clipped audio and we're like, put it in the game. We don't give a fuck. Hey, there's me. My whole body's shaking, writing these words, and I'm ashamed to say it's not from the chill neither. Is that who I am? Am I the one?
When can we get this started? Everyone at home is counting on us. Now move. Have their reinforcements.
Oh, they just immediately get killed. Die where you. A bomb blew up right next to us. I'll never forget him. I'll never forget the fallen warrior that died at my very feet mere seconds ago. But isn't this cool? There's a cool little like revolver rifle. You never saw those in a game ever, I bet.
Take cover, you fool!
Take cover, you fool! I gotta kill the fuck. Take cover. Ah! You can't reload. You have to finish shooting all your bullets or you die. Or I guess you just have to like, oh fuck. Hold the line, sir. Hold it. I'm reloading. Oh, I'm still gonna help you. Oh fuck. Throw a grenade. Yeah, because they had those in the Civil War. You also get a cool melee button. This game actually reminds me a lot of Call of Duty before they did Modern Warfare. Because you had this button too. Hold on. Hey, hold up, fellas. All right, now you're fucked. Now you're so dead. You're so dumb. Why are they so hard to kill? I just backhanded him. Yeah, what? Idiot? You feel smart now? Yeah, get bitch slapped.
Damn, I can barely hear myself.
I can barely hear myself think too with all these explosions.
Anything that can kill, man. We've got the entire brigade coming through here. We've got to be safe. Godspeed.
This is what it really was like to live in America yesterday. All right, how do I defeat this beast? Maybe if I just throw a grenade? Maybe a lucky grenade will... Oh fuck, look out! Get down! Oh shit. Oh, I picked up sweet secret grenades in a secret area. Oh. Dude, I found secrets. There's secrets in this game, guys. Alright, that guy should have definitely lost his head. He did, actually. The gun's being shot by a ghost. As long as there's one man on it, the gun will continue firing. Doesn't this take you back to the good old days when you could shoot your neighbor one day and then give them a bag of sugar the next. I shit you not, I'm not playing this game bad. It's just, it controls so awful. It's the worst. There was a fucking sniper rifle shot from Call of Duty! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Stop filling them in. Stop replacing. There's so many of them! Fucking backhand them. Defeat them. Kill. I'm a Civil War god. It is so much more effective to just run around and kill people with your fucking backhand. See, this is what they don't tell you, is like, actually war would have been a lot less brutal if you just ran around beating each other to death, but since we had these cool newfangled guns, they wanted us to stand out in the open and shoot each other with them until we fell over to see how good they were. They like trained the armies to die for like experimental purposes. Oh shit! Oh hey, backup! What's up? Dude, that was I think that was Colonel Sanders right there coming to help me out. I think Colonel like KFC like had a stake in this game development because we have Colonel Sanders here saving our asses. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? The auto aim isn't even good. It's like so bad, this game. So since we're playing the good guys, I want to make that joke, but I almost am too afraid to. Yeah, getting shot was merely a suggestion in the Civil War. If you got shot in like a place and you didn't really feel like it hurt, you could just like pretend you didn't get hit and keep fighting. It's like paintball. That's how it was back in the Civil War days. I'm dying! Ah, cover me! Ah, get away! Ah! How? How did I go? There's no saves. Restart? Do I restart the whole mission? Fuck you. Fuck off, dude. Fucking shit. Can you believe that I played this game as a child and unironically thought it wasn't that bad? Can I aim it at that and just boom? No, of course. That would be too easy if you could just do that. You can't exit the vehicle until you're done reloading it. Using a cannon in a Civil War is like a VHS. You can't return it until you're done reloading it. And then people will like you. Back in the Civil War days, it was required for you to empty the like the bullets in your gun before you reloaded, because like if you weren't in a fight, you should have been shooting in the air to celebrate how much of a patriot you are for your country. Like Civil War bullets were actually the precursor to fireworks. In fact, that's what we're shooting at our enemies, is fireworks, really. Every bullet is a singed hair on my eyebrow. Oh, there goes the fucking sniper shot again! That's like it's like an audio cue in this part of the battle. Bullets don't really hurt him. He missed the memo where bullets are lethal.
Take out the Gatling, then rip down their flag.
Like that guy, he got shot like in the head and arm, but he was like, I would still want to play paintball, so I'm gonna not pretend I got shot. All right, there is an audio looping as we speak, so that is pretty nice. Back in the Civil War days, they had a war crime for camping for this exact reason right here, because it wasn't fair for the soldiers to like be fighting out in the open and there's like some guy like 100 meters away shooting at them. It looks like they're just refilling. I mean, if this is a war of attrition, I might just win the war right here, right now, with all of the bodies I've been stacking up. And they like to hide in the same spot. It's like one of those things where they found like a bunch of bullet holes on a piece of cover, and that was like, they were like, that's exactly where we need to hide because all the bullets are missing and hitting the wall, and it makes it more fair that way. I think the sound glitch is like global. I'm away from the area, and it appears that the sound has followed me. Sweet. They're ours, man. There's one last guy left, and I'm gonna take him out Never mind. Never mind. He got fucking wrecked. We captured the flag. We got him, boys. Yeah. Goodbye, Southern flag. Hello, America. That's what we do here.
But J. Early's division saves the day for the Confederacy, and the Union Army is repulsed.
They're repulsed.
Brigade after
They're
brigade
disgusted.
attacked Mary's High. What a the great sacrifice and lives accomplished? No one could say.
No one could say. I'm sure a few people could say some stuff. History Channel has to stay neutral because they don't like. They don't want you to. They want you to come up with your own like conclusions. I guess I have to play the Southerners now. I love that
the enemy's rear and
the audio in this
Washington, D.C.
game is
Both armies converged near Stone
realistic
Bridge
to
on Bull Run
how
Creek.
speaking
A
into
small
a
contingent
microphone
of
in
Northerners blocked
the Civil
southern
War
advance
days
of the
was
bridge.
like, because this is
It
what
was
it
up to
sounded like.
Southern-
Is this guy gonna die in front of me too from an explosion? No, actually. That guy was eager to fight. Oh, he's dead! No! So I guess I'm using the same gear as the other guy. I'm the same dude, actually. I just changed my coat because it was cold and the other one had too many bullet holes in it from getting shot incessantly. Hold on, I gotta use my Southerner grenade, which looks like a spike bomb? I guess? What kind of grenade? There's no way there were actual grenades in the Civil War, right? This is just like they didn't know how to make a game. Just like it's not enough like Call of Duty. No one's gonna actually like buy it unless like we add grenades and guns with more than one bullet in them. Why do I even care? It's the History Channel. When are the aliens gonna come in and wipe away the sins of you and I? When's the guy with the alien hair gonna come into this and be like, and then the aliens dropped a nuke on the Southerners, and that's why the South lost? Cause like there's no way they could have lost on their own, right? Like History Channel is actually super biased and they're like, actually the Southerners totally should have won, but aliens kind of got in the way. I was expecting a riveting tale from the History Channel, but so far I've just been having to empty the same 2 guns into the chest of the same 3 guys with guns in their face. Do you think there's multiplayer for this game? Do you think there's like a multiplayer like community somewhere like still doing that? This game has nothing to like react to half the time, so I'm just coming up with stupid things to say when all I'm doing is running down a street. I missed, but I'm just gonna beat you to death until you're dead. Beat you to death until you're dead. You know it's a good game when you're saying stuff like that. Is this like how they're trying to like convince us that like no side was truly good? Is like, oh, it was just the same 2 people, clones, indefinitely shooting at each other. So really, the South and the North were the same people and not so different than you and I. See, this game is also like historically accurate because back in the Civil War days, there wasn't auto saves or quick saves. You had to pause the game and save it. And if you forgot to do that for 3 hours, then you couldn't be revived. At least the hitboxes for bullets are actually really good. It kind of works against me a lot because I'll be in cover and a guy that can see a pixel of me through a floor is able to take my head off with one foul strike. Back in the Civil War days, everyone was a medieval peasant and they had to make weapons out of their farm equipment. A lot of the Southerners, they took their like plows and their pickaxes and they melted them down like tin soldiers in the Patriot to make guns like this to shoot people like you and me. Isn't that fucked up? Bull Run. Do you think the guys who won the battle named it that, or do you think it was the people who won the war that named the battle? Because like if I was an attacker, or sorry, if I was a defender, I don't think I'd call it Bull Run. I'd call it like bullshit. Bullshit. Zinger! Yeah, boy. Like oh. Oh, fuck you, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? I was too close to the explosion. It killed me. Fuck off. Secret area? A secret area is just ammo and healing. It's not a secret. It's only secret by merit of the developers naming it a secret. I think all the black powder smoke has like rendered me nose blind, so I can't think properly. There's like not an army of enemies here to shoot me. It's deathly quiet, in fact. I can't even hear my own. I think tinnitus is fully set in and the game has made me deaf. Okay, I got it back. I heard the angels calling and it brought me back to reality.
5,000 Union soldiers never return home.
Fuck, take your hats off right now and bow your heads for these fallen veterans.
Now bloody and tattered. The Union is humiliated and the event comes to be known as the Great Skedaddle. In Richmond, Confederate
No fucking way it was
Jefferson
called the
Davis
Great
rejoices
Skedaddle.
And claims a great victory over
I
the
was
Union.
drinking my fucking
But
drink.
it's clear now to both sides
Ah!
that this war will not be short. nor
The Great
short of the
Skedaddle! The Great Skedaddle!
Stewart stumbles upon Gettysburg for no other reason than it warehouses boots, badly needed by his soldiers.
Yep,
Union generals
take the war
Buford
to
and
the
Meade
boot
both
factory.
converged
Yeah,
at
these two
Little
guys
Round Top.
went to battle here because they
Federals
really
must hold
needed
this
boots.
position,
That's why.
or
They
their
weren't
entire
like
line will be
trying to
exposed
gain
the Southern
territory or
attack.
anything. They just needed boots. Oh shit, I got a fucking rolling block rifle.
Use your sniper rifle. Pick them off. It's the only chance we got.
Okay, dude, don't even scream in my fucking head. They didn't have Wikipedia back in the developing days of this game, back in the Civil War era. They didn't know that they didn't have guns like these yet.
Die where you stand.
Why do they keep saying that? Move or die where you stand. If you don't move, you die. And if you don't die, you're moving. This gun's pretty good.
I got a direct order from Commander Chambers.
Everybody...
We are running out of ammo.
Sir, I'm in the middle of a war. Could you, like, wait for me to finish off the horde? Who needs to shoot when you can just... I beat the... I beat the level! Yeah, I'm huge. I'm awesome. Alright, Chattanooga. We'll just keep going with the north because we're the furthest. Do you think the guy who voice acted this bit is, like, still alive? Or do you think he, like, overdosed?
Him with Ulysses S. Grant.
Like, they found him in an alley in New York, overdosed on cat.
Got nowhere to go.
I thought about skedaddling.
Run, and remove a path right afterwards. This is all
Every mission starts with a guy dying in front of you, like, in the middle of a sentence or... What? That's the first thing I found to read in this whole game. Was I dumb and I missed out? Or like, what? I'm so grizzled I don't even need to shoot my enemies. I just do it for the style points, really. See, look, I don't even need to shoot them. Dude, we're beating this fucking game, bro. We're saving America. See, much like this game, I have to clip my mic in order to feel fully immersed. I got a new weapon, a Henry rifle? Where? What? The fuck? Henry rifle? Is this not where I have to go? Okay, I did too good of a job. I gotta go back and trigger something. Oh! There is a reload button! Guess what it is? It's clicking the right thumbstick! Fucking what? Oh, you can only do it with the other gun. You can't do it with this gun, though.
Prepare to fight.
Let's get in there. Attack the enemy camp. If I run fast enough... Shut the fuck up. Why? What kind of end to the mission is this? I killed 173 people! Ooh, my revolver's clean and not disgusting.
Wait if the wall brings further orders. Forward.
Forward! Any secrets? Any seekies? What is this gun? Oh! Oh! It's a carbine! This game is bad, but, like, for a guy who's super easy to please like me, you just need to add stuff that I didn't expect, and I'll give you a thumbs up and kiss you in the mouth.
I'm hit, so it's all up to you. Here's a pack of explosives, just in case. Blow that cannon in placement, or our assault is in jeopardy. Don't let me down, soldier.
Son, I'm the only man standing in the entire squad to defeat the Union. You're gonna have to finish the job because I got shot in the arm, and I'm feeling really under the weather about it. We all know that battles were only won by a singular entity that was tougher than the rest. There was no such thing as collaborative effort in the battlefield. Either you were great or you got shot and died instantly. Like this guy and that guy. Or you didn't get shot instantly, you were on the same side as the number one badass and he killed everything before they could shoot you. How's you, bro? Alright! There's a lot of like commonly used sounds in this game. It's kind of giving me flashbacks to games that were better. I should make up more lies about the Civil War for the rest of this video. General Custard got his nickname because all he ate was custard, and they had to import it from France because if they didn't, it wasn't real custard to him. His name was Robert E. Lee because his name was actually supposed to be Eli, but the guy who heard it misspelled it as E. Lee. And nobody corrected him, even Robert didn't, because he thought, wow, actually, that's a way better name than Eli. General Custard loved having a fistful of crickets shoved up his ass during the war. He said it helped keep him safe. Like, whenever he was camped out before an enemy battle, the crickets would chirp to warn him of ambushes. And so, it was kind of like the Goliath bear in the Polish, for the Polish in the World War II, where they like the whole squad befriended an animal that they found, and at first they were worried, but then they were like, actually, we can give General Custard's crickets smokes and they'll smoke them. And that's why they also called him Burnside, because his backside looked like it was burning. The original use of the lighter was to signal to the enemy that they're friendly.
On the west side of the fort is victorious.
We won. Another
After several
abrupt
hours
ending
of
to that
horrendous
mission. This one and one more. I should have made it easy. I don't know why I'm playing on normal. Like, I have something to fucking prove on this game. You know, when they were designing the Confederate flag, they designed it initially to be planted on their chest, and right where the X is would be like where their heart is, because they wanted the enemies to shoot them there the most, because that's what should happen to them. Yeah, look at there, Eli.
You will eliminate that threat at once.
Okay, yeah. He's hyping us up. That's the army's hype bringer. You know, they invented churches before they invented God. They invented churches before they invented forgiving. Isn't war so brutal? I love it when games portray war as like a bad thing. Oh, my hand's gone! I don't have a hand! I got it shot off! Okay, my hand's back. Did you know that the Confederates often were called Yellow Pants because of how often they pissed their pants upon seeing a Unioner? Did you know that the most said thing by the Confederates was "I surrender"? Did you know that the Confederates have the toilet paper flipped so that it goes under the roll instead of over it? Did you know that the Confederates firing squatted the single most powerful soldier until he faded into the floor and forgot to save his game? Did you know that the Confederates wiped before they shat? Did you know that the Confederates invented the white flag for surrender? They're the reason why it was considered that. And it is also the reason why their armor or color, the clothes that they wear, was white, because if they missed their shot, they'd want the enemy to think that they were surrendering when they ran at them in the front lines. Often the case in the Civil War era days as well. It was very common that the Confederates would often mask the sounds of their reloading with the sounds of them crying and begging for their mother. Well, I'm just saying random things because there's nothing crazy happening. My ears are just getting fucked by the sound of clipping audio, and my screen is shaking so violently I can barely play the game. And all I can think of is just really shitty insults to say at the expense of the Confederates, because we won and they lost. And that's always really good and fun to insult the people that you beat in any battle. I've noticed, or as I've gotten through this game, I've gotten better at aiming. And I think most of the time I'd be happy at that result, but in this specific scenario, I'm worried because with every new knowledge I've gained, I lose something else. And I probably forgot something really important in order to internalize how to play this game good. Like, I probably forgot how to properly convey my emotions to somebody I care about. But at least I'm good at killing bad guys in Civil War History Channel. Do you think do you think Civil War games don't make it very popular because they don't know how to program a game that doesn't have automatic weapons in it? Programming a game with no automatic weapons as a first-person shooter is probably really fucking dull when every time you shoot a bullet, you have to do a elaborate dance move to shoot again. Oh, hold on. Oh, those are friends. Friends, not foes. Hey, fellas. Did we win? Message delivered. It floated into his hand! Sorry, sir, I'm taking fire. Alright, we're good.
That's it! Prepare yourselves, men! We have destroyed their warehouses! This means no ammo or weapons anymore!
The victory is ours.
Attack!
Yeah! Oh, am I? There you go. That was actually the one, like, ending to a level that felt like an ending to a level. I have all these points, but what did that give me? Finally! The last mission of this game.
Even Nathan Forrest cannot stop the inevitable. With their main manufacturing
Nathan
centers
Forrest, what a boring ass name.
In its last throes,
America in its
Confederate
early
soldiers
stages was
worried
its
more
least
about
creative.
killing themselves than making war.
It's like, if imagine you get nothing but farmers and people who do work for a living, and then you give them their own country and they have to name it. That's like, oh, I bet I beat the game for the North, but now I have to play for the South? I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, we won. America won, guys. That was the end of the game. The Confederacy is so bad that even when you play as them, you feel bad because you know you're just playing as a loser. People who still respect the Confederate flag are the kind of people that are upset that their favorite football team lost, and so they just pretend like it didn't happen. And whenever somebody brings up their favorite football team, they'll just say how awesome they are and that they'll win this year. People who say the South will rise again are the same kind of people who say next time I'm gonna beat your ass when they lose a fight. The people who are part of who support the Confederacy are the same people who liked to play as Rufus in Street Fighter 4